Hello. Today is Tuesday, June 11th, and today I'm 18 months post-op duodenal switch that I had done in Tijuana, Mexico at ALO Bariatrics. My high weight was 270 pounds. My day of surgery, which was December 8th, 2017, I was 242.8 pounds. And I am sticking at 129, 130 pounds, so 140 pound weight loss from my high weight, which is very exciting. I didn't think that I could do that, but been maintaining for a couple months, which is great. I'm also 2 months post-op from my hemorrhoidectomy, and that's been pretty much an easy recovery compared to the pain that a lot of people go through with the DS. And even before I had the DS, I started to get a lot of the acid bile diarrhea. It just is very painful and burning, and yeah, just miserable. So I was kind of used to that pain, and that's about the pain that I experienced after the surgery. So just say that in case this is the first time you're watching. Surgery went well. I had, there's a giant bee right there. Surgery went well. 2 months after, no issues. I did see my my GI doctor, and he has put me on a new medication for a bile blocker, and that should help also with the diarrhea of the DS. I had my gallbladder removed at the same time, so I'm finding that a lot of people that can do the high fat, and it's recommended to do the higher fat, high protein diets, when I introduce more fat, I actually have more issues with my the diarrhea, the loose stools, but also pain in my stomach, just right under right here, and then it just, my stomach, it's kind of flat right now, but it bloats way out like I'm 9 months pregnant, and it's hard as can be. And I'm trying to look for trigger foods, what's causing that, and it's just random. So I'm looking more, and as I'm looking and studying SOD, which is sphincter of Oddi, that can also be related to my high liver enzymes that I've had. I've been on I've eliminated all of my medications, all of my vitamins since October, and I'm slowly, my GI doctor's been slowly allowing me to add a few back in that I'm deficient on, because I've been very vigilant on getting blood work done, not only to check my liver enzymes, but to check for deficiencies. And so the vitamin D is what I'm taking. I am taking a vitamin K, because I'm a little bit low on that one. I'm a little low on vitamin B than my primary care would like. I did do a 48-hour, it's a 24-hour urine for my kidney stones. They had been analyzed in the past, and they've been calcium citrate stones, calcium oxalate stones. I'm having a hard time thinking today. Those stones, they've really never been able to give me an answer of why I'm creating those, and the 24 hours is just, you're drinking enough water, you just are just gonna have to, continue drinking more water to try to pass them when you make them. I'm just the lucky one, they keep saying. Lucky. If only it was gold, it would make it all worth it. However, I did finally get the result. I did the test in April. They were supposed to, I did a follow-up visit, and they were going to get back to me. They hadn't had the results yet. still nothing. I finally left a message last week. They still didn't get back to me, so yesterday I demanded to talk to somebody. I'm like, I need test results from April. So finally the doctor reviewed them and they got back to me. They called in a potassium citrate to start taking because I was a little low in that, and then I go back and retest in 6 weeks. I'm doing the same 24-hour blood test, urine and blood test. So at least I'm getting somewhere with that one. Back issues updates. I have been seeing a therapist, mental therapist, just to talk about things because of the things going along with the back. It wasn't working for a long time, wasn't able to take any medication to help with the pain. So it was just, there was no pain management other than rest and heat pad, hot baths, laying down, and those were the only things helping with the lower back pain. And I was able to get the GI doctor to approve a muscle relaxer to take 3 times a day or as needed, and it just puts me to sleep. So with kids in school or daughter in school, I couldn't take that. Maybe I take it at night if I really need it, but I was again hesitant taking anything because of the liver issues, and the pain medication was causing severe attacks, like I was having a heart attack, severe pain, and I couldn't breathe. It was in very quickly thinking I was dying, and then it would be over, and that's just pain medication. And so I'm just very nervous about taking anything as is. I did get him to approve against a little bit of ibuprofen as needed as well, because that seems to be okay. I have only had to take it a few times. I did go back to work part-time, so it's just an easy 4-hour shift Monday through Friday, and that's been going well. I've got my heat pad on the full 4 hours, and I haven't missed any time, so just forcing myself to be there regardless, and it's been going very well. It's good to be back, very good to be back. I would like to actually work more hours, have a regular paycheck. I'm still fighting for short-term or long-term disability for the time that I was off and unable to work previously, and that's just taking so long. It's now with the review board for the appeals, and whether they can back pay me or continue with a part-time status. That's kind of one of the options that we talked about doing as well, since I wasn't able to work full-time. With the therapist that I've been seeing, we're talking about, not only the pain, if things aren't right at home, your mental state, if that's not right, then that could cause some of the other issues, such as physical issues. And I've heard the anger causes kidney stones. I've heard that numerous times, that I must be an angry person with all the kidney stones that I pass. I've been passing them since 1992, so that would be I can't do my math, 27 years, which is amazing, and passing them every few months. And so we've been talking about relationship, kids, family, my marriage. Some of the things that I would do previously would be overeat, fast food, my name, fast food addict. I can't do that anymore with the Duodenal Switch. So there's transfer addiction, and I tend to transfer things. I noticed that I was vaping or having a Juul, and I don't crave it when I'm not around it, but I have older children that smoke, and so anytime they'd be around, I would take it. Finally got me one, and I found myself constantly smoking. And I've never smoked for, I was over 40 before I even started smoking. And that would be if I would go to the casino. We're in Utah, so the closest casino is about 2 hours, an hour and a half to 2 hours away. And that would be one of the things that I would do a little more of than I should have. So that was again maybe something that I transferred to, is gambling, slot machine, or being on my phone and doing the slot games on my phone, or even Candy Crush or Best Fiends, and just playing consistently, which is not a good thing. It's taken up time, taken away family. I wasn't able to sleep because I was just so into getting to the next level, or with gambling or the slot machines. It was just there was times that I would go, and $40 in free play would last me 1 to 2 days. And I would play smart, but I would just continuously play. If I was up, I wouldn't even sleep. I would just stay down there and gamble for a good 30 hours straight. So anyway, we've talked with the therapist about, maybe having some issues with that, and she thought some medication may be helpful. So I did get prescribed some for bipolar. A little unsure if that's really what's going on, but and it's kind of scary to say, because I'm not, to the extreme of highs and lows. I'm more like this, and then some highs, and then when my health is bad, then very low. And we'll just hope that helps. Some of the other things that have been going on is my eyes have been going out of focus a lot. So I'll be fine, and then they just go out of focus. Like I used to wear contacts years ago. Like if your contacts are dirty and you have to put a new pair of contacts in to see clear. I had LASIK surgery about 10 years ago and have had perfect sight since. My primary care had recommended that I just go see my eye doctor again, just to be checked, to see if they could find out why they might be going out of focus. And he did all the tests and everything looks fine, so he's suggesting that they might be ocular migraines because my eyes weren't even dry. So with that medication that my primary care just prescribed for we're treating as bipolar, severe depression, and anxiety, hopefully that will help with the migraines as well. And of course, my biggest thing was, is it gonna be depression medication, things like that? One of the side effects is weight gain, and she assured me that no, that one of the side effects is not weight gain, so we should be good there. And I was very, very excited when I went to the doctor, because I always weigh first thing in the morning after I go to the bathroom, before I eat anything, and my weight would be like 128.2 was the lowest on the scale, and then it just fluctuates up and down. When I went to the doctor's, I actually weighed yesterday at 130.4 with clothes on, and it was in the afternoon, so I was excited because that was my lowest at the doctor's office. And I'm still trying to lose that last 10 pounds. I would like to get under 120 with my size of 5'2". I think that would still be good. I don't have really a lot to lose up here. It's just primarily my stomach area still. Everything else is just really tiny and small. It's just the rolls on my stomach. So I want to thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I will give you an update soon. Bye.